Coffee's gone cold on the dashboard, ash in the tray like snow. Your name in the fog on the windshield fades as the engine blows low. Burned horizon, where the sky ran out of flame. I keep driving through the ruins of your name. Smell of you still in this jacket, like a ghost that won't move on. Burned horizon, I'm the only thing still holding on. Motel signs dying in silence, one blue flicker, then black. Your picture keeps riding the shotgun, face down, but it still looks back. If I turn around, there's nothing. If I carry on, there's less, just mile markers like gravestones, numbered miles of your last breath. So I chase that faded orange where the daylight used to be. Sing your name into the rear view till the rear view swallows me. Burn horizon, burn horizon. Highway dust on my tongue, your name in the rear view faint. One hand on the wheel, one on the ghost that still knows how to hate. Ash in the cup, coffee gone cold, motel Bible open on the floorboard. I left that town like a blown out tire, but you cling to me more than the smoke in these clothes. I'm just a dustbound soul, dragging your shadow down this road. Every mile a quiet confession, every song a debt I still owe. I ain't lost, I'm paying toll for loving you. Dustbound soul. Porch light burned through 100 bad nights. Now it's just a buzz in the back of my mind. I hear your voice in the hum of the power line saying, boy, year after year. Cold coffee on the counter, your note still in my hand. One porch light burning amber. I can't remember who I am. Truck keys on the table, boots by the back door. Jacket on that same old chair. You don't live here anymore. Ashtray full of half-truths, phone face down, gone dead. Every room's a photograph, I walk through them in my head. I'm a midnight exile, banished from the life we almost had. Haunting these back roads like a stray dream gone bad. You're a ghost in my rear view, I'm the curse in my own eyes. Yeah, I'm living in this house like a border town, stuck on the wrong side of goodbye. Mail piled on the counter, names I don't say out loud. I talk to your old coffee cup just to hear a voice somehow. Radio hum some love song, I kill it halfway through. Can't stand another chorus that don't belong to me and you. If leaving was salvation, why does it feel like I'm the one who died? If distance is redemption, why are you still sleeping on my side? I'm a midnight exile, banished from the life we almost had. Haunting these back roads like a stray dream gone bad. You're a ghost in my rear view, I'm the curse in my own eyes. Yeah, I'm living in this house like a border town, stuck on the wrong side of goodbye. That southern shadow sits on my shoulder. Been there since my daddy drove off that night. Name on the sign says, "Welcome, soldier." Graveyard wind says, "You ain't done it right." Porch light busted, bottle in the driveway, mud on my boots from the old bayou road. Radio preacher talking about grace. I got a glove box full of things I never told. Southern shadow, follow me, follow me home from the tin roof rain to the red dirt, marrow and bone. I keep running these back road circles, but you lie down wherever I go. Southern shadow, only friend I ever let know. Ashtray full of August, I can't remember. One cracked frame of a woman in white. Her mascara bled like the Brazos-San flood when I chose my pride in a bar override. Mama says hearts don't break, they rust. Slow like a truck left out in the field. I still see blue lights in the rearview glass every time I think the road might heal. If I cross that county line, will you cross it to sit in the passenger seat like a Sunday truth? Or will you climb in the bed with the tools and chains, riding low with the sins I never could name? Shadow, follow me, follow me home from the tin roof rain to the red dirt, marrow and bone. First touch was dust, second was blood. You were leaning by the back door, name tag hanging from your shirt, ashes on your coffee cup, old band tattoo half hidden in the dirt. You said, everybody leaves me, like it was just the weather. Pulled your jacket around your shoulders, like you've done this forever. Dust and blood, that's all we ever were, my love. Two cracked lips sharing the same cut. You held my shaking hands like you'd been there once. Dust on our boots, blood on our tongues. Cheap room by the highway, ice bucket full of milk, Bible in the drawer, unread, untouched on the shelf. You trace the scars along my knuckles. Ask, who taught you to swing? I said, a father and a bottle. You said, I know that sting. I still see you in the mirror, top lip split from one more fight. You're laughing through the red, saying, baby, we'll be alright. But we were born in broken houses, fed on rust and gasoline. What chance did we ever have of walking out clean? First touch was dust, second was blood. Last thing you left on my tongue was your name in the flood. Cold mercy on a Monday, coffee gone cold, rain in the hallway, your boots still lean by the back door mat, dust on the laces, I keep staring at that clock on the wall. Every slow second feels like a lie. Cold mercy, you could've hated me clean. Slam that screen, burn this place, left nothing in between. But you kissed my cheek, said you did your best, baby. That kind of gentle killing's gonna be the end of me. Cold mercy, you blessed me as you left. I'd rather you took a match than leave me with what's left. Your note on the table, two crooked lines. My heart's gone quiet, been gone for some time. I trace each letter like a roadside cross, holding that paper like it's all I've lost. And neighbors keep asking if I'm doing alright. I say I'm just tired, I don't mention the night you turned off the lamp and not the love in your eyes, saying you'll be okay while something in me died. If you screamed, if you cursed my name, I could hang my hurt on a little blame. But you walked out soft like a Sunday hymn. Now every kind word cuts deeper than sin. sky beams fade. Dust prayers at midnight. I still say your name. Empty seat, coffee gone cold, your jacket on the dash like a folded ghost. Dust prayers at midnight, whispered in the rearview glass, calling out your first name, like it might call you back. If heaven has a back road, I drive it in my dreams each night, burning through the silence on these dust prayers at midnight. Your boots by the back door still turned in, like you'll stumble through, swearing it's 3 a.m. Town moved on, changed the bar's old sign, but your song's on that jukebox in my mind. I circle that wreck on the map in my head, one slow mile marker I can't forget. Every star looks like your porch light, flickering, flickering, then gone from sight. Dust prayers at midnight, dust prayers at midnight. First thing I stole was a 20 from the church plate. Mama's eyes found out, but the sheriff came too late. Dust on my boots from a town that never named me. Heard every Sunday hymn, still the darkness always claimed me. Black redemption, if it's coming, let it come for me. Out on this back road where the cross is blooming rusty wheat, I got sins like miles behind me, prayers like smoke I barely see. Black redemption, if it's coming, let it come for me. I loved a good girl with a Bible on her nightstand, trembling hands in mine, said you can't outrun what you've done, man. I left her sleeping, wrote I'm sorry on a bar receipt, drove till the gas ran out, parked my guilt in the driver's seat. I can't scrub these bloodstains from the gravel in my head. Every road sign says forgiven, but it's nailed to what I fled. So if you're if it's coming, let it come for me.
Found your Bible in a box with my booze. Dust on the leather like I knew I'd lose. Ashing my coffee, name on my breath. Your goodbye letter folded like a thread. Hollow redemption ain't saving me tonight. I'm praying to the bottle and the wrong kind of light. I keep begging these ghosts to give your love back somehow. Hollow redemption is all I'm holding now. Oh, cross on the dashboard, cracked and chipped, same as the promise I let slip. Motel curtain won't meet in the middle. Moon cuts through like a cold steel fiddle. If I kneel on this floor till my bones turn black, would it buy me a moment or your shadow back? As every sin I carry wears your face, and every worn out prayer dies in this place. Oh, first show I hit, cold clay. Late June, the sun sinking slow like it knew too soon. Your name on the stone, still wet on my tongue. My hands in the dirt, my heart coming undone. Gravebound soul, I live my love in a hole in the ground. Gravebound soul, I talk to the dark when the world's too loud. If you hear a man singing low to the bone, That's my gravebound soul, trying hard not to drag you down. You dress in the chair, boots by the back door, coffee cup stained like you just wanted more. I sleep on the edge, leave your side made up, still set out a plate, still pour you a cup. Preacher said let go, but he don't share this bed. He don't wake to your perfume fading from my head. So I keep one foot here in this broken town, and one where the worms pull my promises down.
Glass on the counter, lip print dust, chair pulled out like you left in a rush. Clock hands crawling, but they circle the drain. This old house whisper every inch of your name. Whiskey silence, sitting where you used to sit, talking in circles with a bottle and a cigarette. You're in that doorway, leaning like you might step in. Whiskey silent pours me the night again. Two plates in the sink, only one ever gets clean. Coats on the hook, like a photograph in between. Radio's humming, but I keep the volume low, 'cause I still hear your footsteps in the spaces between the notes. Watch the smoke draw your face. Say I'm gonna quit you, then I kill the taste. Every swallow is another slow goodbye. find me where the wild dogs won't even come around alone. Dust on my boots, mud on my knees, names on the stone stare back at me. Half-burned letter crushed in my hand, your last goodbye still in the ash. Graveyard mercy, take this weight from me. I've been sleeping with my ghost where the roots cut deep. If there's a corner of heaven for the lost like me, let the cold ground hold me gentle, show a little graveyard mercy. I talk to the dog like it answers back, ask every crow how to turn time flat. Your Sunday dress hanging by one sleeve smells like the life we couldn't keep. If love was a sin, then mark my stone, carve every lie I ever told. But if you still hear my name in the rain, lay one wildflower on my shame. Just one wildflower on my shame. Left your name in the dust by the gate where the gravel turns. Boot prints, blood on the rust. All I kept were ashes and spurs. Your dress on the back porch rail still smell like rain and smoke. Coffee gone cold on the table, Bible open on the words I never spoke. Ashes and spurs, that's all I'm wearing. Ghost of your touch on that worn out shirt. Love like a wildfire, flared then faded, all that it left me. Ashes and spurs. Horse tracks cut through the dawn, one cup, one plate by the sink. Your note folded under the lampset, you'll drown if you don't quit to drink. I ride past the church on Sundays, park out back, kill the lights, say your name into the steering wheel like a prayer never quite sounds right. Never quite sounds right. Ashes and spurs, that's all I'm wearing. Go Blood moon over dry lands, red dust on my tongue. Your name tastes like iron every mile I've run. Boot prints in the hard pan fade into the dark. Coyote on the fence post answers my heart. Blood moon over dry lands hangs low like a loaded gun. Every road I ever took leads back to what I've done. If I could wash these weathered hands in something more than sand, would you meet me in the silence? Blood moon over dry lands. Your dress on the backseat, sun bleached, torn at the hem. That night in the cornfield keeps playing again. I swore I would come back. You swore you'd stay strong. Now I drink with the shadows, arguing which of us was wrong. I still see your porch light flicker through the storm. Two plates on the table, one never gets warm. If I ride through the nightfall till the sky burns red, will I find you forgiving or a stone by the shed? Rope burns on my shadow, sun dying in my glass, boot prints in the red dirt, all heading to the past. You live like a bad law, signed and never read. Your goodbye was a gravestone you carved in my head. Noose Horizon, where the sky leans down to hang my name. Noose Horizon, every sunset pulls that rope the same. If there's mercy, it's hiding in that rust-red rain. Noose Horizon, stretch me till I slip right out this pain. Your picture in the truck dust, face scratched by the years,
talk to it at stoplights, like you're right in the mirror. This town keeps its secrets nailed to leaning poles. Every porch a confession, swinging slow in the cold. I ain't asking for forgiveness, I ain't begging for a sign, just a wind strong enough to snap this sagging line. If tomorrow ever finds me on that bleeding edge of sky, I'll be walking toward the darkness till the daylight learns to die. Noose Horizon, where the sky leans down to hang my name. Noose Horizon, every sunset pulls that rope the same. If there's mercy, it's hiding in that rust-red rain. Noose Horizon, stretch me till I slip right out this pain. You were shaking in black when they threw down that earth. Every handful hit hard, like it landed on my chest. Your picture on the pine tilted, catching that churchyard sun. Wind kept folding my coat like it wanted me gone. Your sister gripped my arm, said he knew you did what you could. I just stared at your name, cut sharp in that stone, like it should. Grave dust still on my boots, I can taste it on my tongue every time I speak the truth. Grave dust sleeping in the seams of this hand-me-down suit, of these busted up dreams. I keep walking, but it follows every mile, every rusted bus. I'm breathing you in the grave dust. House still smell like smoke from the last fight we ever had. Ash rings on the table, coffee gone cold, going bad. Your jacket on the chair, sleeve reaching out like a tired arm. I sit in your old spot, let the silence do me harm. If I turned back that night, if I'd held you too tight, if I'd begged you to stay, would you still have slipped away? Now every road sign, every bar light, every late night tide bus feels like you brushing past me. In the grave dust, still on my boots, I can taste it on my tongue every time I speak the truth. Grave dust, sleeping in the seams of this hand-me-down suit of these busted up babes. Found your Bible in the backseat, page corners folded, coffee stains, red dirt little Polaroid of us tucked where the edges hurt, autumn on your jacket, name tag from that store. You left it all behind you like you meant to slam that door. Rusted halo hanging from your rear view, swinging slow. All that mercy faded like the paint on that old Ford road. You were praying for a clean break, but you drove off with my faith. Rusted halo, still turning every time the night wind blows. Your boots by my dresser, one heel worn clean through, ash in the kitchen sink from the nights I waited up for you. Neighbor said you called them, asked if the snow was bad, never asked if I was breathing. Guess you figured that I had. Maybe you were holy once in some small town, choir roll, crooked smile before the guilt weighed you down. Now every time the chain clinks, I swear I hear you say, baby, I was never saving you, I was just trying to get away. More rusted halo hanging from your rearview, swinging slow. All that mercy faded like the paint on that old Ford road. You were praying for a clean break, but you drove off with my fate. Rusted halo, still turning every time the night wind blows. Clock on the wall says 12:01. Coffee's gone cold, this trial ain't done. Your side of the bed still tucked in tight. I call the witness of a wasted life. Midnight verdict, guilty as sin. Judge and jury staring back from my own skin. Every wrong word echoes like a door slammed shut. Midnight verdict. I was the night you were the cut. Your picture leans in that thrift store frame. Glass all cracked, like we said each other's names. I pour one more, swear I'll let you go, but the bottle keeps telling me what I already know. Midnight verdict, guilty as sin. Judge and jury staring back from my own skin. Every wrong word echoes like a door slammed shut. Midnight verdict. I took the stand when I let you leave. Swore I was fine, lied through my teeth. Now every shadow in this empty house reads a sentence out loud. Reads a sentence out loud. Midnight verdict, guilty as sin. Judge and jury staring back from my own skin. Every wrong word echoes like a door slammed shut. Midnight verdict. And I was the knife. Coffee gone cold on the Bible, dust in the air like a choir. One chair pulled out from the table, your ghost in that empty wire. Burning songs in the dark of my kitchen, ash in the sink, and your name on my tongue. Every verse I ever learned starts hidden when the house goes quiet and the night gets young. Burning song till the pages come undone. Your dress still hangs by the bedroom, smells like rain and a slow goodbye. I talk to your photograph sideways, like you might blink if I give it time.
said, watch the smoke rise up like a prayer that turned and fled. If there's a light on the far side of this grief, let it find me on my knees and not my feet. Not my feet. Wind chimes on the back porch, ain't moved in a year. Coffee cup is stained dark, right where you left it here. Your boots by the doorway, dust on every seam. I talk to the shadow, you answer in a dream. Silent gallows hanging in my chest, every word we never said swinging in the west. Silent gallows creaking when I breathe. Love died quiet in this house, but it never left me. Your dress in the closet smells like summer rain. Polaroids are curling at the corners of your name. I drive past the churchyard, headlights on your stone. Radio is turned down so I can hear you go. Silent gallows hanging in my chest, every word we never said swinging in the west. Silent gallows creaking when I breathe. Love died quiet in this house, but it never left me. If guilt had a timbre, it'd sound like this floor. Every step I didn't take to keep you from that door. If ghost had a heartbeat, it'd pound like my own, tied to this old farmhouse like a rope to a bone.